Alright, so I'm in love with this setup and I just wanted to share a little bit. We've got the IPV Mini 2. This is the year anniversary edition and blacked out. And the Delta 2 up on top. Now, we're going to start off, do a quick demo on it. Start on M1, I've got it set to 15 watts. And that's going to be 2.8 volts basically. Flat dead battery, if this is correct. I'm going to dig into that more later. Give it a nice long hit, just a casual vape. We're at the bottom end of the spectrum. This is the energy saver mode, let's say. And it gets up and crackling and then produces amazingly. We'll do an overpowered hit. Now that it's warmed up, there's a little bit of vapor, but you can tell it's thin. Let's try this a little bit higher. We'll go up to the 25 on M2 that I've got it set at. And that's going to be our, let's see, 3.7, so a used battery, a fairly well used one. Not doing too bad. A little longer draws, beautiful on it. Gets a little warm towards the end, starting to kick in some, you can kind of tell. And we'll do an overpowered draw on it. Still thin on that side. So let's see what else. We'll go up to 32 watts, which when fired is going to be about 4.1, so this will be a fresh, bare battery in a mech setup. And nice casual hit. What I can feel is now instead of 2/3 to 3/4 of the way in, like on the last setting, I can feel it kicking in about halfway through, where it really starts to pop and warm up. Let's see, overpowered hit on 32. Producing a little bit more, but really it likes that longer draw. So next we'll bring it up to 45, which is going to be firing at, let's see, what is that, 4.8, 4.9. Casual draw. Alright, this time she's crackling from the beginning. We've got full production. It's almost the point of a push, if you know what I mean, where vapor's so kicking in that small space that it's kind of pushing towards you as you're inhaling. Another casual hit. Nice and warm from the beginning. But you hear that little sizzle at the end there? It's telling me we're a little bit ahead of the wicking in heat. But let's try an overdraw again. With a full tank, I can keep doing these all night because we're pressurizing that chamber and we're getting juice in there at this point, and it's starting to keep up. Remember though, those long draws, I'm starting to run out of juice because I'm not giving it a whole lot of pressure. Probably play with airflow a little bit to correct that. We won't do that right now. I want to catch you up at 60. The 70 isn't greatly different. The 60 I think is more reasonable. Anyways, that's already at 5.7 volts. So we're going to try a casual one, but I'm going to prep it here first. Just give it a little bit of a hiccup inside, make sure there's juice flowing. Alright, long draw if we can. Did you hear that sizzle? She just doesn't want to keep up with a long draw at 60 watts. But let's push it to an overdraw. No sizzle. A little better view. As long as I've got enough vacuum, she keeps getting hotter, keeps keeping up. Very much vacuum driven at the higher temperatures, no long slow draws, whereas down at the bottom end you can put it into a nice power saver mode, take casual draws, and it's still actually a really good vape. Changes temperature, gets much warmer towards the higher temps, or the higher wattage obviously. But damn am I impressed. This is not just a sub-ohm coil, this is kind of a performance-minded coil is what it seems to be working out to be. We'll see. I've been using it on mech for a while. This is the first day on this guy. Really loving the variability of this thing. Later, guys.